So where's the oven?
It's in the house. It's just a normal oven.
But this is your pizza?
My pizza. I've been making them for...
Fookin Murphy's.
That's the name of our outdoor bar.
Okay. What's up? What's going on?
How's it going?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So it's just you cook this in. You don't have a pizza oven.
Nope.
It's just
I
a
have a pizza
normal.
oven. I've been cooking pizzas for a long time, and
Go in the kitchen.
when
All right, let's check it out.
I
I thought you were gonna have some elaborate pizza oven for some reason.
No, it's just a normal pizza, and you know when you were speaking to Derek on his birthday, he was so thrilled to that, and he was like, "Hey, you know, I think he wanted to set me up for failure. I don't know."
He may have, because it's like I don't know what I was expecting. I like the flag though, Michigan.
Yeah, that's his flag.
Yeah, I love that. All right, yeah, let's see.
Normal oven. I usually bang out like 3 on Fridays for the family. And
So it's a Friday
I've
tradition,
been doing them for.
and the go blue.
Well, I
All
had to
right.
make a backup, you know, just in case.
Okay, so I got. All right.
And then we give them out to like family and friends, or you know, someone who, you know, a couple of uncles who are old by themselves. You know, I'm just making pizzas, and the boys don't live here, so usually, you know, I used to make 3. I give them out.
All right.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, the good news is, if we're being like totally honest, my expectations are low, knowing that it's coming straight from like I thought we were gonna, because a lot of people have crazy outdoor pizza ovens.
You know, because everybody says they like it, and
All right,
so I didn't want a fancy pizza oven.
All right, so Fookin Murphy's homemade pizza. One of the first, is it the first home pizza? That may be the next iteration of pizza reviews, going to people's like actual backyard. I don't know if we're gonna do oven pizza necessarily. I didn't even know you could do it, to be honest. Ellie owns a pizza place.
Yeah, what are you cooking, on a slate or something?
No, I've got these pans I had, and never wash them, and
That's awesome.
yeah.
That's good.
Listen, how truthful do we want me to be here?
Truthful.
Like you want
100%
truthful.
true.
Derek would want 100%.
Oh, absolutely. No
He's
sugarcoat.
He's a straight shooter.
Okay, then we'll be straight shot. All right. I'll say this. I wouldn't have 100% known it was made in a conventional oven. And on a actual going into a restaurant review style, it's a 5.8, which isn't horrible.
No.
There's deadly silence here. You said you wanted it
We'll take
real.
a 5.8.
You said you wanted it real. So Derek wants straight shoot.
Absolutely.
I think 5.8 at anything was a generous score.
The number's unimportant.
Yeah, I mean, how much better can you make? I don't think you can make it any better in an oven.
Right.
It's not bad. Like I thought when you said oven, I was like, oh, this is gonna be some awful shit. But no, you do a pretty good job with it. It's not horrible.
Oh, it's good.
And then
What's
the
the name of
specialty
your
is the
local
chicken
deli?
fajita.
What's the name of the local deli? Why we get a shout out? Yeah,
Pellegrinos.
Pellegrino's.
My boy Michigan Mike, he's a huge Michigan guy.
What is this? Just Michigan people out there? For no reason?
It is, and it's just he never takes his hat off.
Yeah,
We talk about this every time at the track.
Yes. I was like, I've seen.
He's
you
a
bunch.
trackie.
Yeah.
I was gonna say how these two know each other.
I met Elliot before. He was like big on Mr. Ice, and we were talking.
All the time.
What do you think?
Did you have
Great, really good. Love it.
It's not great.
I love all pizza.
It is good.
Yeah, I could eat this every day.
I could eat it too every day. It's a real score. Is this real? You call it
Well, that's the name of our bar, our
Okay.
outdoor bar.
Where's the outdoor bar?
We'll take
Let's
a
get a
Do
tour
you
of
need a
that.
drink?
Love it, the Viva La Stool
What,
sticker. So how did Derek become a Michigan fan? I'm sure he told me before, but...
Followed suit. His father is, his brother is.
So the whole fam.
Yeah, and
Oh, that's right, because in
and
the
he was
original...
lucky enough to. We never got to see a football game, but he's seen 3 hoop games, and he's actually was able to meet John Beeline twice.
Very cool.
Unexpected in New York City. Both times we were going down to see games. Both times we stayed in their hotel unexpected. Dave, actually, before we go out, if you wouldn't mind, signing Derek's Barstool flag in his
course.
room.
Such an odd combo there.
It's quite a combo, you know?
Where's the flag?
Right behind you.
Oh, all right, yeah.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Pirate dog, you gotta do that's the official. There we go.
Very cool. Thank you so much.
No, of course.
Yeah.
Eli, all the New York, it is a crazy combo.
Yes, yes, it is. He loved his sports. Very good with his stats and all that different stuff.
Yeah, I remember that
yeah.
when we
He
spoke.
couldn't play it, but he did play when he was little before he went into a wheelchair.
We had a banner made of him when he was like 5.
Oh, that's cool.
He couldn't serve, but he was our hero. He had muscular dystrophy, and for his whole life, we were raising money with MDA. He's been a Goodwill ambassador, gone to the national telethons, and so he's our hero. So this is just the Fookin Murphys, and
I love
we
that.
made this.
Who made that? You?
No, we had some lumberyard make it.
My nephew did that.
But he couldn't travel much, so we made this sidewalk so he could come out and enjoy everything. And
I love
we
that.
just had the ramps all picked up, like we're under construction a little bit.
Yeah.
We were doing, so there was a ramp going from the garage.
You can get around anywhere, right?
Yeah.
What town are we in right now?
Troy,
Northbridge.
New York.
Okay. Is that why you asked about DeFazio's?
Yeah, DeFazio's. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
right down the street.
Yeah, it's a great spot.
Right
Have you had the cake? The
Well,
oil
that-
cake?
No.
We did pick up a couple pieces for you.
Oh, there might be a
to
piece
take.
for you.
Oh, is that what you got?
So we got one for ourselves.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
was 3 left.
Oh,
I
those
was
are the
like,
best.
seriously?
So what else do you cook? Is that it? The pizza?
Yeah.
I mean, it is. I may have been rough. That's a
No,
that's
no,
a
that's
restaurant scale.
Yeah.
I don't want to leave here and you have you
Yeah,
motherfucking me when I'm.
Oh,
No,
no.
that guy.
absolutely not.
This wasn't, let me tell you, this wasn't about the review.
No, I know,
It
I
was
know.
about carrying out Derek's legacy.
No,
It was like one of these things, like, he followed you, and, they do too. This
No,
was
happy
all
to do
about
it.
So we're very grateful that you
Yeah.
would take the time to even do this.
Oh, happy to do it.
And the hardest part was not to tell anybody.
Uh,
Our family?
yeah.
Oh, good God, yeah. That's the hard way. We both have big families, and that was the hard part.
right,
It's
right.
like, no, I don't want them showing up being like over there, my neighbors. They're going to be sitting at that table acting like they live there.
No, I wouldn't mind it, but
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
so-
my.
these guys are just talking horses.
Thank
Greatly
you so much.
appreciate it.
No,
Thank you.
it was.
It helps us move forward.
Yeah.
And I check off, so I would say.
How much did you have a bunch of like a list of things that you're gonna do that?
We do.
Yeah.
We had things that we would do, I call them adventures, that we would do with Derek, and then there's stuff that was left off that we didn't get to, or that we couldn't do because he physically
Yep.
couldn't do it. So we've been doing them,
Good.
And then there's a couple things that he said to me, can you just wait, and I'll just be blunt, can you just wait until after I die to do that, like ride
Because he
on
didn't want-
Sean's motorcycle.
Like he was afraid something would happen to us.
Something, because we're the main caregivers.
Yeah.
So Sean
too
just,
funny.
he got the bike, he has a couple bikes, but he had that one personalized and themed, and then I was like, well, my first ride, I gotta do it, and then, and it was a good ride, yeah, so.
That's very sweet.
Stuff like that, parasailing, stuff
So
that he wouldn't have done.
he asked for the danger activities.
Yes,
He was
to
right.
be wait to wait.
Yeah.
Smart guy.
Yeah.
I mean, he went on hospice in January, and he kept saying, I won't be here in June, but you can do it after that. And I'm like, oh, is there other stuff you don't
Very
like,
realistic look at it.
Yeah. He always embraced everything.
Yeah.
So yeah,
How old was he when he passed?
23.
That's right.
So
Yeah.
he was diagnosed at 2, so it was
What
a
a
whole life.
progressive illness.
What? So when was he in the wheelchair?
10ish. Yeah.
8
Diagnosed at 2, wheelchair at 10.
Well, motorized wheelchair
Yeah.
at 10. Yeah.
So he could walk.
It was a progressive illness that affected all the muscles within his body, so he can move his head and hands, and then cognitively 100%.
100%.
Like one of his
Sometimes that's
things-
harder.
That's
it's-
yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
But
He knows.
He
and
could
he had
never
a-
actually run, so.
I'll show you this picture on the fridge.
Yeah, when he was
could
passing, one of his friends said, "What are you gonna do when having one of his uncles is up there? Are you gonna walk over and see Uncle Tom? Because he hasn't been able to walk in a long time." He said, "I won't be walking. I'll be running."
Right, yeah.
And
So that's his quote.
That's
now
his
that's
quote.
kind
and
of when it's on Sean's motorcycle.
It's on his
and,
back.
Yeah, so it's so
Yeah.
we just we tend to take things and turn them into a positive throughout
Good.
the
You
years.
have to.
I know,
Yeah,
it's
great way to
life,
do
right?
it.
Yeah.
So we just kind of embrace things and we go forward.
So what are you talking about cake? I heard cake and I.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna give you the third piece,
this
and I'll get it from
This
Defoe.
place near here, DeFazio's, I did a review. They have the best cake, like almost I've ever eaten in my
What do you
life.
mean cake though?
It's called an oil cake. It's super heavy, but it's spectacular.
Where is that?
Right on the
okay.
T-bone there, so I didn't forget. I left it out.
I saw it in the blue bag. I was eyeing it. I'm like, what is in there?
Yeah, a couple little. I call them sparkles.
No,
so
you
little
can't- you
couple
are-
things to remember, and whatever
beat
you
by
do
that.
with it is what you do with it.
Okay.
But yeah.
Is that the bracelet look like you're wearing?
Yeah, I have a Derek bracelet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are those in there?
Dylan Davis won the last.
You want one?
Yeah. You have? Do you have
yeah.
extra?
Yeah, I
I'd love
do.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go in between
was
this
that
and a
bracelet?
Derek had a Michigan
so-
bracelet, so I was the one that got Derek's Michigan bracelet, so I wear that and then I wear
Dylan
this
was
too.
3-1.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Definitely.
I have one more request.
Yeah, of course.
Can I have a picture? Can I get-
That's the easiest request of all time.
Because-
Alright, got it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. What is this guy?
Did you guys want a picture?
You can jump in. It's
Yeah. Well, you're heating it up, right?
What are you doing?
I was looking at the pool.
There, go look at Derek's Michigan. So we get this bench. Friends of ours bought a bench.
yeah.
It's not here yet.
A Michigan bench?
Nope, it's
I can show you a
a
picture.
beautiful bench, and it's Derek's face on it. He does have his little blue hair. He was young, and we did fundraising. You know, when you get the hair
Yep.
straight. It's a beautiful bench in memory of Derek, and
So it's gonna go there.
Yeah.
it has his quote on it and his face. Come
Oh,
next
that is a
Friday.
beautiful
And they're gonna drop it off next Friday,
I don't know what I was
so
expecting,
that's-
but yeah,
yeah.
that's beautiful.
and it's gonna go right there.
I mean, this is Derek's high school quote. He is kind of a big deal. And, you know, when he passed, it just like things just sparkles like this started to happen and just so beautiful. Yeah, we're just figuring things out and doing different sparkles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love it. Make
Yeah.
it positive
Yeah,
as much as you can out of it, for sure.
Cool.
I
All
don't
right,
know
I'm
what I
gonna
think
run
about the
in.
Yankees rock next to
I
it,
know.
but what are you gonna do?
I chuckled
That
today
is
when I walked
your
by.
one thing that you guys don't follow, that you're the Red Sox guy. So there's the cakes.
Okay, perfect.
And then,
Oh, this was a nice sparkle.
Yeah.
So we had a family picnic, and this is obviously the first event Derek was going to miss. And my cousin, Justine, did a whole tray full of cookies,
Nice.
Michigan and
It's the last
Derek
one.
ones. And so I was like, well,
It's
you
the
know,
last one?
I had to
But it
hide
was,
it because I was afraid someone
and-
would eat it. So I hid it in the fridge, and I was like, well, Dave's got to have it.
she went
I
on his
would eat
Twitter, and he had something about the BET for Michigan. So she made a bunch of cookies like that too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
When Harbaugh got suspended.
I was impressed that she goes, I go, how did you know that? And she goes, oh, I went on his Twitter.
Yeah, that's the best
I
way
was
to
like,
do
oh,
it.
there you go. That was perfect.
Taste.
Oh wow. Jeez.
You,
It's like soaked with oil or something.
Yeah, right. I think that's what I think.
Yeah.
Oil cake is what it's called.
Okay.
Yes.
You sink to the bottom of the ocean.
I mean, it's heavy. It's not a light cake. Oh,
No,
perfect.
how they-
Thank you.
well, maybe he brings you good luck this weekend.
I know.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I will maybe more importantly put one on you.
Yeah.
You have
A couple of his buddies who were pallbearers went up to the track early in the season, so they went to his grave and said, "Hey, Derek, you know we're going up. Can you give us some
luck."
stuff?"
Oh,
And
yeah.
they lost us shit.
They sent me a picture
So-
and
they were
like,
like-
yeah, we.
He
They
must
were
have
like,
been
"He's
busy.
playing
Yeah.
with us."
Yeah, he must have been busy.
He's laughing. Is what he's doing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, if you guys do anything in the future, I don't know if like events or whatever, just let us know, and we're
Oh,
happy.
definitely.
Yeah, try to
Yeah.
help. But
We do. We set up a memorial fund. So Derek was something about Derek. He was a very giving person and saw the good in people. Sometimes he had to tap us on the shoulder and say, "See the good in that person," and then be
Yeah.
like, "Ugh."
I could use some
You
of
know,
that. Yeah.
but,
I look
yeah.
for the bad.
So basically, we set up this fund and to do good things. Double H is very close to our heart in Lake Luzerne. I don't know if you ever heard of that.
No, I
There's a
haven't.
camp that Derek used to go
Okay.
to, and where he felt like normal there. You know, it was for chronic illness,
Yeah.
people and stuff like that. But anyways, we do. Yeah, so we'll definitely let
Yeah,
you know.
we're happy to help us
Oh,
if we
yeah.
can. So
Come join us.
yeah, maybe if it's
Or
around
Our
here.
bodyguards
fun.
around you.
Our big one is we do a huge bark crawl
When? Where?
in Troy.
So
September
that's-
21st.
September
that's next
21st this
month.
year.
Yeah.
But we do it down in Troy, and
It's a fun
everybody
one.
likes that because
Yeah, why not?
yeah.
So that's a Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're in Mississippi.
Yeah, that's Arkansas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been doing it his entire life, but all that money was going to MDA and
Yep.
to, you know,
In a golf tournament.
to research and all that jazz or whatever. So now we're just trying to fund his memorial fund, and we're going to do a scholarship, give kids whatever. If they need a wheelchair, they need something. So
Yeah.
So
we're just hoping we
what
can help.
Derek faced a lot, like, so I do case management for Albany Med Neurology. So reality, I wore the two hats, the mom hat and the case manager. So Derek saw me with my families, the patients, then Derek saw it firsthand when things weren't being covered under insurance. And then you had to
Yeah,
come up with the money
yeah.
and stuff like that. So that was something that Derek really wants to leave behind and say, make things easier for families who have illnesses.
Cool.
Guys,
Thank you.
great.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, no, happy to do it.
Definitely smiling, looking down.
Oh, he's
Nice to meet you.
This is who he was.
We're gonna go
This
visit
is
him
when
right
he
now.
was little. He wrote this
All right,
himself.
so see up there. Yeah,
On a
I'll
piece
see
of
you.
love
paper.
that.
Isn't that
See you
good?
there.
It's
I
yours,
love
I
that.
have it. We just made
I
posters.
love it. Oh, I can't have it.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if you
Yeah.
could. I was like, I don't want to steal your
He
last
wrote
one.
it.
You were pulling it.
Sure, I was like, I like this. I thought it was a good
I
quote.
just made him into posters. So
yeah.
Yeah, he was
he
young. when
wrote
he
it
did
on a
that.
piece of
Yeah.
paper, and he was there was a letter, and he wrote it at the bottom. But that was his attitude, which is
Great attitude. More people
yeah,
need it. He puts
he's
the-
taught us
yeah,
a lot.
I love that.
He put the quote on the inside. He surprised us with the Harley. So Harley's a big sponsor for muscular dystrophy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and so my kids would wear Harleys when they were little, Harley shirts, and they'd be like, "Oh, does their dad ride?" I'm like, "Hell no."
Wait, Harley gave you this?
No.
Oh.
No, Sean bought
Harley
it.
does rides, and they give the money to MDA.
Got it.
Yeah.
So we
They're a big
so we
sponsor.
support Harley by buying
Yeah.
Right.
their merchandise.
The
Well, my
merchandise.
son
Yeah,
bought the
yeah,
Harley
yeah,
and
Yeah,
then
he bought the
dedicated it to
actual
Derek.
one. Yeah, so
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Just another.
Yeah. You
Thing
get
to
like
make a
sparkles
circle.
as you
Yeah.
call it. I love it.
this was the bike I went on.
Beautiful.
So, good
They
ride.
need your weight for.
All right, thank
Yeah.
you.
See ya.
All
Bye.
right.
Take care.
Good
Yep.
luck.